You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
Punters and dribblers. Kody Totes, in his infinite wisdom, in his baggy pants, and his fucking, I don't know, didn't hit record on a single goddamn thing. Now, you will have already heard the shitty audio and be like, what the fuck was that? Or is we going to give this explanation before?
This is the top.
This is the top.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Hello Sport Podcast with actual audio. The home of actual audio and infrequent producer fuck-ups.
Yep. So
Kody Totes didn't press record. Is that what happened, Kody? Are you fucking on? Are you on your mic? Or are you just tucked, if you're hiding in your pants?
I'm on. I didn't hit record on the Roadcaster.
Right, so what? Why? And like, just talk us through that thought process.
Mate, I don't know. You know what as well? I actually had the audacity to tell Tobler to hit record on the cameras, and then I just hadn't even looked after my own station. So
Yeah, right.
had looked after his own thing.
apologies all
backyard.
around.
And obviously when you hear a man say hit record on the cameras,
You would assume.
you would assume.
So I'm just acknowledging that.
I
off
tell
the
you
top.
what's a good a good practice to employ is that from now on the person switching tells the producer, tells the Diora, oi, hit record on the cameras. The Diora goes, you hit record on the Roadcaster. So then both are responsible for the other person. And then whilst also being responsible for yourself.
Well, you've heard of checks and balances, and checks.
Yep.
In checks and balances, it would be two men check everything.
Yeah.
So chances are, if the Diora and the producer both check the cameras,
Great point.
it's unlikely.
Great point.
It's unlikely. That's okay. Systems and processes.
Yeah,
Kody has fallen victim of what we would call in the industry, in the game, the producer's curse.
Yeah.
All producers have a fuck up. All of them.
Yeah.
Matty, Bloke's had a fuck up. Tobler's had a huge fuck up.
Massive.
I've fucked up before.
I've fucked up.
Tom's fucked up before.
Willie's fucked up.
Everyone's fucked up.
Where you don't, and particularly you don't hit record.
Because you fall into, unfortunately, a pattern of not she'll be right, but
I've got it.
I've got it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Too big for your pants.
I don't need, well, exactly. And well, too small for it.
Yeah, too small for your pants.
Because you just say, oh no, I've done this a million times. I don't need to go through the checks and balances because she'll be right.
Nah, she'll be right.
She never will be.
Nah, she will never be right.
Like the time that Tobler doesn't back up
4 or 5 interviews.
No, but he just
Let's put a number value on what that cost us. Let's not.
We saved one of them. But
we saved one of 5, so we lost 4.
Right.
No, we only lost 1
We lost one.
in the end.
We got him back, didn't we?
We lost one.
But
and
that
we lost
added
part
to
of
the cost of
We lost 1
But the cost of the data recovery.
because of the data recovery. And we lost 1.
And reputational
Apologies to Andrew Webster, who still thinks we just didn't want to talk to him.
damage. Yeah, reputational damage.
And also a
That's
part of an interview, the first ever interview with my father, which is something I'll cherish for the rest of my life, but obviously I'll never get to hear that.
But
audio.
so
It'll
Tobler assumed, well, hard drives never, and this isn't about Tobler, I'm making this more about the state of
Tobler's
mind.
just the worst in living memory.
No,
I can admit that 100%.
State of mind. What happens is you go, well, this hard drive will never fail because hard drives don't fail, but they don't fail until you need them the most.
Yes. Yeah.
So Kody, if I'm unpacking
Cody's law.
Cody's fresh off of getting out of the bets, getting back into being able to play Oztag, getting back into being able to play soccer. He's
riding high.
He's seen the 4,000 likes. He's seen the shares. He's seen the comments of Kody can actually play. Kid's riding high.
Yeah, he is. He came in here.
He got in here 15 minutes early this morning, so he's hot.
Really did he?
The kid's pumped.
So he was in early, like, oi, I am on one.
I'm
right
on.
now. What did Denzel Washington say to Will Smith before
the devil? It's
the devil
insane.
comes for
the
you?
devil comes for you when you're at your best.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's when the devil will come for you.
Yeah.
When you're riding your highest,
When you're
that's when
least
the devil
expected.
comes.
That's why it's always best to never ride too high. So the devil never comes for you.
Or just be aware of that saying. So even if you are riding high,
Be aware of the devil.
be aware of the devil.
Whereas Kody wasn't aware of the devil.
The devil's come from him. He's come in again. He's the face of content. He's up in lights, baby.
Yeah, he is.
People are going to him. You're a great soccer player, which he's already told 3 or 4 people today.
Yeah.
He might have told people a couple of times.
I haven't been here. I wasn't here this morning.
You haven't been here.
So
He's loving it.
Yeah, right.
The kid is loving it.
I didn't realise the post went well as well. I didn't even look.
And so when you're riding that sort of high, you think you're above the record button. And that's what we've seen.
You know what? He
goes, it'll record itself.
He had a bit of on-camera guy about him who you don't have to worry about recording when you're on camera.
No, I don't.
I don't
even know how to use a road.
Yeah, until someone.
I'd be able to work it out. It's not my job though.
No, well, you didn't slave away for 8 brave years to have to do it yourself.
No,
5. Because you haven't been doing it for the last 3, and technically you never did it. But you know what I'm saying.
I've always been a content guy. Always. That's the cloth from which I'm cut.
Well, yeah, listen, we
know our roles. I've edited before,
and that didn't go.
Had a huge fuck up.
Huge fuck up.
Massive fuck up.
Could have ended us.
Lucky no one listened.
No.
Fucking
well,
that
they did
now.
listen. They did listen.
What I mean,
numbers wise. Yes.
Wise.
Yeah.
Numbers wise. So, Kody, what do you got to say for yourself?
Don't Masood me, punters and dribblers. Don't Masood me,
Don't
please.
Masood him.
He's Masooding himself, I reckon.
Is he? You better be, mate.
Yeah, I am.
But as we said, everyone gets one, so you're okay. You're not in trouble.
That's my one. I was actually, funnily enough, talking to my roommate last night about drive by on Willie, but on Willie's one. Because he was like, does shit happen at work? I was like, he hasn't been one for a while. Like, Willie fucked one up a while ago, but it kind of ended up being sweet.
Oh, you literally maced yourself.
Brought the devil out.
I know. And then I was like, I haven't had a big one. I haven't had a big one yet. I'm not planning on having one. This is literally, I don't know if it was last time, maybe the night before. And I've done it.
You've absolutely.
When did you realise you weren't recording?
Tobler realised.
Oh, bro. So it would have gone the whole out.
I wouldn't have
Thank
realised.
God you looked.
Seriously.
Yeah. If we'd done 2 hours, I would have fucking had a hissy fit.
I would have killed you. Then I would have
Then I would have bashed you.
Yeah. Like, everyone has one, but don't have one for the whole show.
No, not the whole show.
That's also a good checks and balance. Check throughout the show. We're still recording.
We're just building in systems and processes.
Yeah, which you think you would have thought maybe would have been built in by now.
But
They
I can really resonate with Tobler thinking it's all good if he goes, oi, check the cameras are recording, which means he's on the job.
This is not Tobler's fault. This is not at all Tobler's fault.
No, I'm saying
it was Tobler's fault when he lost 4 episodes on a hard drive.
Well, got one and
he lost one. Got
3 in
back.
a bit.
At one point, 4 were lost.
At one point, all 4 lost.
We've been over
the worst.
No, I know, but I just while we're here, just a little drive-by. And Wheelaroos, fucking up we mean well. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse when you do it. I did it at fucking... It's the same at Triple M. You lose everything. You're like, something happened, and they're just like, your stomach drops. And I could hear it in Kody's voice. He goes, oh, I wasn't recording. Oh, no.
When he realised he did the hands over the face like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, like...
And then
I was like,
sweating like a pig.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
Second,
Full credit to us for being great bosses.
dude, within a second, we go, everyone has one. You're right.
Second only to realising that I cheated the pants bet last week, which was also stomach drop stuff.
I think that, listen, the pants on was stomach drop, but at least the sound of your voice, I couldn't see your face from where I'm sitting, but that voice sounded like a man who was about to throw up.
It didn't feel good.
No.
They never do.
No.
Imagine just...
just basically lighting fire to audible gold.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that feels good.
No, I can't. And now you're going to have to... Now what you've also done is you've added some time to whoever's editing it. I assume Tommy Tobler, because he's going to have to try and make that audio...
Can I be honest with you? We've been here before. It never sounds that good.
I know that, buddy.
In fact...
If you made it... If it was fixable... There wouldn't be an issue. It's not fixable. It's just that it's improvable, hopefully. You can raise
Is it improvable?
Slightly, but it's like real fucking glitter on shit.
Yeah. And it worked. And you know what? This is maybe the silver line to Kody's fuck up here, is that it's helped me talk about a good friend of the show and sponsor, Grumpy Coffee. But Kody's fucking lack of professionalism has made me grumpy.
And his lack of care.
Yeah.
His lack of diligence.
Consideration.
His lack of empathy. Sympathy,
thoughtfulness.
Consideration. And he's not his lack of awfulness. His awfulness generally.
He's not lacking awfulness. Yeah. He is lacking professionalism.
His lack of respect.
Yeah.
Has made me grumpy.
Yeah, grumpy as
so
fuck.
fucking grumpy.
Yeah.
And when I get grumpy, I go to grumpycoffee.com.au. Okay? And I usually buy the pod. Sometimes I buy the grind. You can buy bands, but
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
Because we're trying to turn our frown upside down.
That's right.
grumpycoffee.com.au. Fuck Kody.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
But
That's all right.
it
Maybe
is-
we
it
had a
is.
couple extra days on the pants. It's punishment.
Does it reset?
Does it reset?
No, you can't move the goalpost.
Well, listen, mate. Maybe we can.
If there's, I won't add days, but I don't know if there's a middle ground here somewhere. If there's a content-based middle ground.
Maybe we make you run stairs in them.
Do
How
a
many-
marathon in the pants.
How many stairs?
Well, it wouldn't be just. It'd be like you'd be doing stairs for like half an hour or something. How many minutes did we lose? And so for all of those
30.
minutes, you're running stairs.
30.
30.
Wasn't
Was that
more of
30?
an hour?
It was like an hour. It's 1:30.
Fuck.
No, it's only 30 minutes, according to
Well, is
the-
that since we've been back or?
No, we've been recording for 45 total, so just lost the first halfer.
But we weren't recording, so I'm confused.
Okay, well, I've been timing since we started. Like, I hit start on everything except the thing that actually mattered.
Yep.
So I was recording the time, and I still am.
Okay.
About 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The time code.
Well, listen, we can think of it if we want to make it content, or because it's his first time.
It's his no.
I think I don't think we punish his
No,
first
we
time.
can't go back on it. The punishment is the fact that he has to live knowing that he's fucked up
Yeah, he's shame stuff.
and that he's lost his business money.
Yep.
Maybe not literally, but
Figuratively.
figuratively.
And also, makes us seem unprofessional.
It does.
And we're not an unprofessional.
Well, we're trying very hard to position ourselves as not just a dead shit organisation.
Exactly. Chuck us the tequila while you're at it.
You know, like we got a new set. We hired the bloke who just fucked up to make us look prettier.
Yep.
Make us look, colour and that. Anyway,
We've got cool T-shirts on. Well, I do. Shout out to the DMP.
we're doing our best.
We're Ben Davis's official parents behind you there. Can you get that while we're here? Is that visible on the camera?
Yeah, it's in Eddie's close-up.
Ben,
That's
Ben, 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 Bentley Ben, 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 Ben.
Benny Davis. Good on you, bruh. Sit next to me, mate.
Yep.
Now,
Anyway.
where the fuck were we? We did a segment on Zach Lomax.
Listen, it'll be in there. It'll be in
No,
there.
it was on Ben Hunt. Bit of Zach Lomax,
Yeah.
but it was mostly on Ben Hunt. It's in there.
I tell you what, we won't be able to do any reels with it. That'll be good.
That's all right.
Ah. Whatever, dude.
Do one today.
Yeah. True.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We talked about King Kyrgios.
Talk about Kyrgios,
That
talk
was
about
fun.
Shane Flanagan having no memory of anyone in his team.
Bloke
Oh,
shirts.
Yeah.
can't recreate that.
You know what I mean?
I will say this.
We're keeping it in.
I will say this.
We're keeping it in.
No. I'll tell you why we are.
Because we are.
No, well, I'll tell you why we are.
Oh, okay.
Why are we?
Because I said so.
But there's a reason why.
Because it was funny.
No. We have tried, Tom and I, in the past,
Oh, to
after
recreate.
realising
No.
that the recording wasn't working, to try and recreate a topic or a segment. Not really not word for word,
You just talk about it again.
but the essence of. Can't be done.
No, it can't be done. It sucks. And
You
also,
actually end up resenting what you're talking about. And it just ruins the whole vibe. So
but it also depends. That's
is
for
what
us
it is.
specifically, because a lot of the time people will ask us, so do you plan everything you're going to talk about beforehand? Like, do you work out all your bits, for lack of a better term? And it's like, absolutely not. We don't plan a single thing. We know that there are things to talk about. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Ben Hunt. But we don't plan it, of all kinds. But so, for us to do that again, we would need to basically just try and do something completely different, because I can't go back over jokes we made and be finding them funny at all.
But I'm happy with what we came up with.
So am I. I was happy with the
So-
chat.
From that perspective, not going to try.
No, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
And the only time we did do it, and this is the benefit of having been in the saddle for a significant amount of time, saddle sores guys now, hemorrhoids guys, given the time I've been in the saddle, we did it once and we realised this is awful. Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
Did we do that? Have we done that twice? Once,
Maybe
and,
we did it
and then we
twice.
did it with Bracey.
Oh, or was that the one?
No, you and I did one by ourselves.
An interview one's different, I think.
We did one in at Triple M.
I thought they were both at Triple M. The one that Triple M,
Luke never came to Triple M.
huh?
Did Luke come to Triple M?
I don't know, dude. That's funny. Those early ones. Sebo came up back in the day. Street came up back in the day. I reckon Bracey might have.
They come up to Triple M.
Sebo did, yeah. Sebo and
Get
Street.
fucked.
Yeah,
Sebo did?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Love that.
I wonder whether we've got those eps
We might.
back in the fucking.
I'm pretty sure I've got them. I know I keep saying that.
There are a few. I know I've got some of them. They're on the drive somewhere. Anyway, whatever. Can you get this new Raygun video up? Mm-hmm. What I want to do here is punters and dribblers. Now we're going to go to the shit Zach Lomax audio. I keep saying Zach Lomax. Ben Hunt audio. And then King Kyrgios audio. That's what we're going to go. And then we're going to come back and it's going to be normal audio. And that's where I want to talk about Raygun's new video because we spoke about Raygun on Monday, but now, unsurprisingly, she's doing some sponsored work, which I respect. Like, go get the bag, girl. As we get ready for this podcast, and as we do every week, we take a moment to acknowledge Four Pines.
Yes.
And their delicious, glorious Japanese lager that has kept me quenched and satiated for the last week and the previous weeks.
Quenched. Quenched is a great way of framing it, Tom, because this time of year means that, generally speaking, throat's more in need of quenching.
Well, dry. It's hot and it's dry and you need them quenched and you do it with Japanese lager. Now, head into any bottle shop worth a fuck and you're going to find yourself some.
Load up.
Load up.
Because otherwise you have to keep going back. If you get a six-pack, you have to keep going back. Just get a case. It's way easier.
Make your life easier.
Shout out 4 Pines.
I love them.
Love them.
They're going to be there at the Hacker Major this weekend as well. There'll be 4 Pines galore. New DMP shirt.
DMP shirt.
Fuck it.
Dirty Merch Podcast.
Sick.
Hello Sport Times Bloke in a Bar. A terrific fitting shirt. It's true.
Great material, great finish,
Australian-
great cut.
Australian quality, right? It's a great cut. It's not too heavy. It's not too light.
Just right.
Importantly.
The Goldilocks zone.
Just right.
Yeah.
Colours just right. Not
These
bad.
will be on sale Monday 6 p.m. Bloke.shop, I believe.
Bloke in a Bar shop.
Bloke.shop.
Bloke shop. That's better.
But look into it because I'm not sure.
Dirty Merch Podcast.
One t-shirt a year, that's all we do.
Yeah, well, I like this one.
So do I.
Oh, it's
Well,
mad.
it's the best one we've done.
It's definitely the best one we've done. Definitely the best one we've done.
And that's not to impugn the other ones that we've done. It's just that this is the best one we've done.
So if you're a supporter of all things DMP, which you should be,
Yeah.
try and
Show some support.
throw us a bone.
But you guys obviously support us generally.
But
This is
try
the
and,
DMP thing.
but try and support us by being part of the club.
Yeah, exactly. Join the club.
And to be part of the club, you need to buy the shirt.
Anyway, if you are listening to this as well tonight,
Hey, I just want to stop. Cody, do you like this shirt?
love the show.
Because you're a big DMP guy.
Huge DMP guy coming. If ever went on, it's like he's a fuck.
He's already checked. He goes, bro, look, when are you going to stop this shit?
Yeah, like what's doing?
How long
he's
have I
already
got?
asked.
How long have I got? Yeah.
He listens to it as it comes out on 3 o'clock every Thursday.
I loved it. So, okay.
Do you listen to Hello Sport?
Me? What do you mean? I sit here and what do you do?
Fucking dog.
Dog.
You better be downloading it.
It's been given the Kody Bryan tick of
The
approval.
white one, but tick of approval. But we are tonight 6 or 7 p.m. Is it on Bloke YouTube? But can we do it on our YouTube as well? Can we co-YouTube?
Yep, it'll be simulcast.
Simulcast Hello Sport and Bloke YouTube, Neckbeard TV, first one. And I was thinking about today. I want to keep doing Neckbeard TV. Neckbeard TV is too good not to, and I've never even done it yet. I just think there's legs in Neckbeard TV.
There's huge legs in Neckbeard TV. We'll have our neckbeards on.
Can we get some beards? We need some beards.
Yeah, we'll get some beers.
And then we can just...
What game are you playing?
Oh, he's told me. I can't remember.
Some campy game, some neckbeard game. But I do see a world where like we don't just we do full neckbeard, but then also like some bit more contemporary neckbeard games sometimes.
Let's just see how we go.
Yeah.
Let's just see how we go.
That's true. That's true. It could be a disaster.
It could be. Well, we might really like the neckbeard games, is what I'm saying.
No, that's a good point too. That's a very good point. Anyway, see that tonight. Edward, Ben Hunt, Dragons, Part Ways. Fuck, that was like, thank God. It's almost like you had a pimple on your ass and you're just like, when's this thing gonna
Oh my God.
When's this thing gonna pop?
Oh, it's like when you've got an earache, you know, or an eye infection or whatever. Maybe you got pink eye for fuck's sake, and all you can think about is when is this going to end?
here. It's finally ended. The pink eye scenario at the Dragons is finally over. There's back and forth bullshit that has been, to be honest, become quite tiresome. I've been done to death with it months ago. Fucking year ago. And yet all we do every week is he going, is he not, he's angling for release and I'll let him go, blah, 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 blah. They've seen the light, they've let him go, and I think we have to celebrate because a great player has been set free here, Tom.
Yeah, to go and try and finish his career the right way, which is like with finals and comps. Because that's not coming for Ben at the Dragons.
Comps and finals and comps. Obviously, Benny Boy can get himself a Pacific Championship, he can get himself a World Cup, he can get himself a Shield here or there. But unfortunately for him, he drops a ball against the Cowboys and then he was set as punishment, essentially, Tom, to the Gulag.
Yes, that's it. It was that shame. He had to walk from Brisbane down to the Dragons. Now, he got paid handsomely for that because otherwise it would be a legitimate human rights violation. But he was still made to play for them for 5, maybe 6 years. How long has he been down there? 2015 did he go 2016? It's not 10 years at the Dragons, is it? That's huge.
2018 he was at the Dragons.
2018. 6 years.
7
18,
seasons.
19, 20. Yeah.
7 seasons.
7 seasons.
Which is so hectic.
It's a lot, and he's been wanting to leave for ages. Now, I know that there are Dragons people out there celebrating, you mad Dragons of the world, happy. I don't know whether this is like when someone gets dumped and they try and pretend, not even like it's mutual, there is that element to it, but like they don't care. Like, yeah, dude, so good. So good, Ben's gone. I was sick of her, man. I was just fucking so over it. So it's actually like a blessing in disguise. It's like, oh, was it? You mean your super hot girlfriend with like, you know,
great hits,
phenomenal rack and a nice ass and hotter than anyone you've ever been with in your entire life?
And all your mates love her.
Yeah, she got on with everyone. Yeah. She was cool.
Yeah. That girl, she's left you because you're a loser.
Oh, you really? Yeah, you have to.
And you break up with her.
Yeah, right. I was mutual, was it?
Oh, you break up with her.
Right, even though she's been like talking about how she's going to break up with you for the last 2 years.
Well, she wasn't talking about it, but she was telling you with her eyes, Tom.
Yeah.
You know, every time he'd open his dumb mouth and say something stupid, every time he'd fucking trip up a gutter, every time he'd, you know, run out of money, she just gave you a look like, this guy's a loser. Yeah. I know it, but my heart's too big.
Yeah. You can still be in love with a loser. You just like, I just need to get away though.
Yes. And what's happened now is she's left, and you pretend publicly like you don't care, but we all know that you're crying into your pillow every night, squealing into it.
Yeah.
Because you've lost your best player.
Can you please...
What's left?
Find the comment from Shane Flanagan. Again, someone I'm a fan of.
So Lomax and Ben Hunt gone.
Yeah.
Who's left?
They're two best players.
Who's left?
They've got Val Holmes coming in. I'm not shitting on it. Val Holmes coming in, just fresh off a broken leg. Potentially a Clint Gutherson, who's been kicked out of the third last Parramatta Eels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Been asked to play prop.
Yep. Kyle Flanagan, who has been kicked out of the Sharks, Roosters, Bulldogs. He'll maybe, take over halfback, you think now?
You'd think so.
Jack Bird's gone to the Tigers. Not a great, don't know if you're moving across or down there, but you have moved though. That we do know. I don't know who else they've got. Moses Sawyer.
It's interesting because, like, you'd imagine that they haven't, like, this Ben Hunt stuff's been going on for ages. You can't imagine they've just let him walk out of nowhere without signing someone. I reckon they've got someone teed up.
What about Gutho 5'8", Kyle 7?
That could be it. That could be that.
Because Hunt recently alluded to potentially Gutho joining him in the halves, like last week or something. And then Flanagan didn't take kindly to that, maybe inferring that Hunt might have ideas on leaving and that Gutho will join Flanagan in the halves.
Mm-hmm.
This is reeking of Gutho going there. But it's by the by. You've lost your two best players, and so don't take to the streets in celebration like you wanted it.
I'm grateful for everything the club has done for me over the years. Appreciate them allowing me to explore opportunities. Other dick. Head coach Shane Flanagan is confident. Ben is an exceptional player, and his skill set will not be easily replaced. However, we are committed to finding the right solution and believe in the strength of our club moving forward. I thought I read something somewhere else. It was like there's a standard that has to be fucking met. Don't make that up.
a lot of Dragons fans saying we've made one final series the entire time he's been there.
Which is not an incorrect statement.
But I wouldn't be lumping that onto Benny.
No, I wouldn't either. I'd also be like, hey, your past coaches have allowed Zach Lomax to basically play fullback and centre when he's a winger.
I would say this, and I'd be shocked if I didn't get some agreements out of you. I think they've got the most forgettable side in the comp.
Yeah, dude, I reckon, you're probably right. I reckon you could name more players
For
from every other club than and there'd be players in the Dragons. Don't even put them up. But I mean, like, there'd be players in the Dragons side where you would not even be able to like pick them in a lineup. Now you'd be able to have that with every team, but like probably per capita.
PPC. Oh, just PPC.
No, I think it's fair.
I think that's fair. I think it's more than.
And they did all right. Like, they almost made the finals.
Every year the Dragons shut me up from I think you'll get the sperm perspective. You always shut me up. So credit to you.
Yeah.
I'm not losing sleep over it though. Trust me. I just find it interesting that there's fans out there celebrating his farewell when I do think that you should be sucking him a little bit from the back and going, you know what? Thanks for your service, because he fucking trucked nut and played his arse off.
Yeah, he tried hard. And it's like, well, he should have done more. Like, you know, he's the main man, the results fall on his head. And like, yeah, they do. And you could probably pick up points where, you know, Tom and Eddie have maybe shown some double standards at times where like the halfback fucking carries the win and the result. That is true. But unfortunately, when you have what objectively is the most forgettable side in the NRL, probably for the entirety of his tenure there, it's hard to.
How does
he probably forgets who's fucking on his team?
Seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if he's thrown a few intercepts because he's like, "Are you on my team?
You're not the right. You're not in our jersey." And then he's probably having to go get like Alzheimer's checks. He's like, "I can't remember a single player on my team." The doctor goes, "Shit, you might." Then he gets down to training. The doctor and he's like, "Wait, actually, I don't even know the fucking plays for you guys. You don't have Alzheimer's."
Who are these people?
No. You don't have Alzheimer's, Benny. No one knows who the fuck plays for your team. Respectfully, Queen.
I would be shocked if Flanagan even knew who was in the finals.
No, I don't think he does.
He's been coaching there for a whole year. I don't reckon he knows more than 3 or 4 players.
Maybe that's why he's let 2 of the best go. If you have no idea who's playing there, you're almost like, oh yeah, you can go. Wait, who went?
But
I let go of who?
Yeah, but you could argue as well that the only 2 players he would know he's let go of. Which...
That's also true. Which, well, that is...
Or maybe it's, we suck. I need to replace people. The only 2 people I know are Zach and... So I'll pick you.
Because you literally don't pick I don't know
anyone else.
I don't know who else to replace.
You can't say, oi, mate, you're fired.
Who am I?
Who's oi, mate?
How do you, when you go into HR, when you go into the team manager and you go, hey, can we get rid of... oh, jeez, who is he?
What's his name?
He's a kid. He's
fucking, what's his
name?
Fucking big bastard, strong bastard.
Big, strong bastard. Can't play very well.
Fuck it, I can't remember. He was playing 5th grade the other
day.
No, fuck it.
We signed him from the Tigers for the money. I don't know. Just, you know.
Fuck it. Get rid of Ben.
Get rid of Zach and Ben.
It's you know what it is? It's Shane Flanagan's saving face because he doesn't want to admit that
he doesn't know anyone else. Yeah. No. They need to go.
No.
The roster.
Are you sure? You sure? No.
Listen. I've coached premierships before, which he has. Great coach.
So he can fall back on that.
He can fall back on that, which is why he's got the trust of the board. But that's, I think, as you've said, Edward, he's saving face here because he has not got a clue who is in his team.
Picture this. He goes into a board meeting and explains why they need to get rid of these 2 players. He's not going to go into a board meeting, fresh off getting the job, with his PowerPoint presentation, standing up in front of, powerful men and women. Don't know what the board breakdown is.
I'm going to assume the gender split.
I'm going to assume that. And get up there and go, well, we're going to get rid of this bloke, and I don't know who he is, I don't know where he's from, I don't even know what position.
Well, and they might go, hey Shane, that guy runs security. He's not actually a footballer.
Yeah, he's that guy runs water.
Yeah, that guy.
It's a strapper.
Yeah.
So he gets up there with the only 2 players he knows. Mounts his case, leans heavily into the fact that he's won a comp, and then that's how we arrive here.
That's how you arrive.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
If you...
So they've literally got rid of their 2 Australian Queensland representatives.
Zach Lomax of
playing
a wing of fame and of
Both of them in New
I'd
South
say breakout. I'd say breakout player of the year. Fuck.
Yep.
And Ben Hunt, who of all cunts, hated, despised when he's in the Maroon because he's such a thoroughbred. I wanted you to look up, please, Todd, where he's finished in the Dally M's since he's been there. I feel like he goes okay.
He does go okay, dude. From memory, anyway. From memory.
He's sort of thereabouts when the whips are cracking. Doesn't he always go behind closed doors? It's always Ben Hunt winning.
Listen, I don't know, like...
No, that's...
particularly.
Hey, no, I know you don't. That's...
Can we get that Lebanese drum over here? I think that's perfect for Tickle Me Blocker to sit on.
What?
Which one?
The Lebanese drum.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great idea.
Well, I'm just like...
Like, ninth this year.
Balances a bit.
Ninth this year.
He was ninth in the Dally M.
I'll look up the other years.
What a loser. Let's get rid of that guy.
Ninth. Christ alive.
Where do you reckon he lands?
Dude, I was...
And then
Broncos, maybe?
Well, that's what we were saying.
In the green room, we were speculating, go back and make up.
Well, listen, think of it this way as well.
There's a lot of positions he can play there as well.
Who knows how long Ezra's going to be out for, right? You have Ezra, so you have Reynolds and Hunt in the halves. Ezra's out. Then when Ezra comes back, Hunt goes to hook up. Sorry, Billy.
Well, we were also musing, assume Ezra's playing. I know that's a lofty assumption, but just work with me, punters and dribblers. Ezra's playing. Adam Reynolds is fit. Sorry, Billy.
Yeah.
Or, you're right, Billy. Ezra's there. Adam's injured.
Yeah.
Or Ezra's not playing.
14.
Like,
Could he be
there's actually a million places to put Ben Hunt, and I think the more you sort of unpack it, the Broncos makes the most sense.
And I'm pretty sure he wants to go back to Queensland. Now, I don't know.
That was based on his
comments.
rumblings.
Yeah.
In a couple of years ago.
I don't. Obviously, we don't like the Broncos, but we do like the Broncos in the sense that like they've got good players.
No, we like the Broncos.
And I like the idea of Ben Hunt going there. Like, I like what, if Ben Hunt was to go to the Roosters, say, because Sam Walker's out and fucking Sandon Smith's in trouble and Brandon Smith's out, like, you just go and fuck off Roosters. And it's like, is it going to it doesn't feel good. I hate that. Like, I don't like that. There is something about going back to the Broncos and, like, what that side becomes and what that side could become with Ben Hunt in there that I actually vibe. Roosters, though, like, that'd be so yuck, dude, if he went as a halfback of the Roosters. Again, though, it'd be good because he's good.
The halfback of the Roosters? 6.
Sam Walker's out.
Oh, fuck.
Sam Walker's
Like
out.
round 9.
ACL.
Round 9.
Yeah, but they've got money to spend.
Who's going to play 6 for them?
Well, Sandon Smith, he's in some hot water from a traffic incident. Chad Townsend's there.
Chad from Chad. I think it makes most sense if he goes to Broncos.
What about if he went to the Fish, 5'8"? Who they got at 5'8" now? Isaiah Katoa and him in the halves. That'd be pretty hot.
Can the Broncos afford him? Like, I don't know how much he's asking for, but the Roosters are cash. I don't think he'll go to the Roosters. But can the Broncos?
You could never rule the Roosters out, my friend. Never.
No, absolutely not.
Well, but especially when they're cashed up. But I know what you mean, Cody. I don't know if they can afford him. Listen, they'd find a way. If he wants to go, he's 35.
Well,
he's not going to get $1 million. You'd be able to get unders for him.
They are stacked. Like, the Broncos are actually stacked. That's my.
And he's saying that in the context of they can only keep Cobbo or Stags, so then bringing in someone like Ben Hunt, sure, you can't afford it.
Yeah, maybe. That's not bad.
Because that's the chatter.
Yeah, I suppose maybe if they got rid of Cobbo.
Maybe because you've only got
the chatter is they can only keep one of the two.
But
So
you've only got Ben Hunt for a year. So you really only need to find, like, with your Cobbo and your Stags, they're like long-term deals. Whether you're able to go...
What do you mean? It's only a year. So they're just buying out the last
What I'm saying is you could potentially only have to sign them on 1-year deals.
Yes.
So you could pay him not much. You could pay maybe another player. You could back end another player potentially, and then maybe you could potentially buy yourself some time to work out, to make it all work. And this is me with no idea of numbers, money,
Or numbers.
or money.
Certainly not money.
No idea.
He's only a year younger than DCE.
Well, yeah, but he's 35.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the Roosters, you've got perfect world. You've got Sam Walker back around 9, but he's back. You got Sandon Smith. You got Cheese. You've got Connor Watson. There's players there. So like they don't have anyone. So where does he fit in? Who moves out? You know, if everyone's fit, what does that look like?
If everyone's fit, it would be Ben Hunt and Sam Walker.
Yeah, and Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Take a breather. He'd be on fuck all.
Yeah. Sam Smith would be whatever. Chad Townsend, whatever.
Do not rule the fucking Roosters out, honestly.
But no, of course not. But he wants to go back.
Does he? Let's be fair to him for a second. Oh, you've got 2 more years in your career to play. Do you need to go back to Brisbane, or can you just play 2 years in Sydney and then go back? What's 2 years?
Mm.
You're only 35. You retire when you're 37. So you can go back to the Broncos then, or
37 when you go to the Broncos.
go back to Brisbane rather then.
Like just move home.
And then you might have 40, 50 years up there.
Yeah, true.
What's 2 years? What's 2 divided by 50? Fuck all's what it is in terms of a percentage. I wouldn't be getting my knickers in and not about 2 years. If the Roosters come and knock and you go...
With some Vicky.
Not even with Becky, with the promise of fucking, you know, of going okay, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, but why would you go to the Broncos then?
Because we're worried they can't afford it.
Okay, right. If the Broncos are not even at the dance.
Because
They haven't
we're basing this wholly and solely on the fact that supposedly they can't keep both Cobbo and Staggs.
Yeah.
And their centres.
Yes. Anyone else?
Dolphins have confirmed interest.
Yeah,
already.
Fish.
Yeah. Not playing under Wayne, that'd be a bit of a bummer.
Titans.
Menendez and Foreign, 2 old salty sea dogs.
Well, who have they got playing 7 up there now?
Well, Foz is playing 7 and I've got Campbell at 6. They've already got a bit of a log jam with Brimson. So
They do with Brimo, but and they've got
Who's playing 9 up there?
Sam Verrill.
Yeah, and Randall, I think.
Carter Gordon, he's the one coming through.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be Dolphins, to be honest.
You reckon it'll be the Fish?
Mm-hmm.
They've got a bit of a war chest as well.
Fucking war chest, eh? Why have they got a war chest?
I don't think they've spent their cap.
Fish?
No.
Ever?
They're all old dogs up there. They've got no marquee guys.
Dude, imagine
And the Big Frog announced his retirement.
They're all fucking old. They made
Well,
it.
no.
When they made it, I'm saying I.e. maybe when they
They
signed
mixed
it.
in some good old, not Hazzies, but on the waysies, outies.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like has Hammer been upgraded?
Sure,
when he got
dude,
signed?
he'd have to have been so. That's one of the biggest ball drops of all time. I know Scotty drinks good, so you can't completely say it, but like the Hammer is playing for Australia and Queensland, so it is a ball drop. Scotty drink great, Hammer's better.
They actually stitched together a really nice side in 1 year with no money.
Yeah,
Well, they
no
had
time.
money. They had
money, no time.
No time. Because they couldn't spend it. No one would see you.
And no one was going. Cheese
No one
turned
was
it down,
going.
Ponga turned it down, Munster turned it down.
Last year they locked the Hammer in until the end of 2027.
Okay, so good, not great. Because they would have signed him on not a heap, I would have thought.
I wouldn't have thought it. I would not have thought. He's now one.
Good buying, though. Fucking
That's good buying, dude. He's now game. He's one of the games elite.
Who have they got? Who were they running this year? Was it Nick Arima and Qatar?
And Sullivan would jump in as well.
Nick Rand,
Yeah,
Sullivan. Was there someone else?
Butter jump in and
Because
out.
I thought O'Sullivan had been out for
Milford would jump in.
Milford. Where's he gone? Did they get rid of Milf? Or did they just give him another conch?
Dude, Milf didn't play much this year.
He's a flame out character, isn't he? And I mean that respectfully. Like he was a pubic hair away from a Clive Churchill medal.
He was all flame. He was all flame.
He killed it in Origin. Like he was an absolute beast, and then just flamed out. Interesting how that can happen when that's got to be mental, right?
I think part of it.
He was
He could
playing,
also need preparation.
He was playing.
That's
discipline.
But that's discipline to me is mental.
Yeah.
Like discipline is like what are you prepared to do?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he only played 2 games.
But as opposed to yips based, getting your own head wigged, you know?
Well, it's all the same, but it's just it isn't it. But
Well,
they're
not
both mental.
necessarily.
They're both mental.
They are.
One is that you are unable to perform because you second guess yourself. The other one is because you lose motivation and whatever else. But it's not a inability to play,
You're losing
No?
discipline.
but an inability to play the game of rugby league, the great game of rugby league. just was. How old is Milford now? Like, would he even be bloody? He might be. He's probably pretty old now, but
He'd be late 30s, wouldn't he? 32?
30. Still young.
Fuck, he's younger than I thought.
Yeah, dude. He was young when he came through.
Fuck, he must have been. How old
20,
was he when he was at fucking the Raiders?
19 when he came through with the Raiders, and he was 1 during the grand final for the Broncos. Pretty hectic. Like, he's still prime possum.
Well, he's not prime possum.
No, but as in the
age-wise. Yeah, age-wise he is. But he's
and like, and his last couple of years with the Fish and Broncos.
How many games did he play with the Fish last year?
He played 2 this year.
Yeah.
14 in reserve grade.
Yeah.
But the Courier Mail's reporting that they offered him like they might offer him a 1 year extension for next year.
Yeah.
So keep him on the books.
Listen, Benny Hunt changes everything, mate.
He does. Sends the
He's throwing a cat in with the pigeons.
cat amongst the pigeons, Edward. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, cat in with the pigeons is still correct.
Not amongst them.
No.
In with them.
Same thing.
He's living with them, you know what I mean? He's fucking...
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's with it. He's doing what the pigeons do.
Yeah.
He's becoming a pigeon.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
People assume that it means a cat fucking up pigeons.
No.
It means the cat becomes a pigeon himself.
Much like Bruce Lee's, the water becomes the cup.
Yes.
You become a pigeon. When
And you be known affectionately as Cat Pidge.
Yes. Or Pidge Puss. Yeah. Have you seen... There may be more rugby league, which we can get to. I think Zach Lomax came out again and said that he's going to play centres for the Eels, which is just fucking insane. But I don't know if there's any more rugby league stuff specifically that we've missed. I'm happy to hear it if there is. But one thing that I noticed that pricked my ears up, and, you know, this is my wheelhouse here, but friend of the show / on our White Whale podcast guest list, the King Kyrgios.
Yep.
You see his comments?
I saw him.
You see King's comment?
I saw him. I want you to read him again.
Well, all right. I thought you were like...
No, but I've seen them. They were in regards to...
Well,
we can't all get along. So we didn't build the pyramid.
Yeah. Now, what do we think about the King's newfound interest in the ancients? I just don't think we're capable. And it's 2024 and we can't even all get along, and you think we built the pyramids? You're insane. I've never agreed with the King more than I do with this, and I agree with the King on plenty. But you know what? It's an argument that I hadn't even heard the great and powerful Randall Carlson or Graham Hancock make. If we can't even get along here...
It's just timing, mate. You got to get the timing right. They built the Colosseum, then they fucking fell apart at the seams, Rome, and the
Colosseum's easy compared to the Pyrenees.
Fuck off.
Compared to the Pyrenees.
Mate, the Colosseum holds 80,000. It's built of fucking stone.
You think it's harder to build?
I'm just saying.
You think it's harder to build?
I'm saying, could they build that now? Probably not, because fucking no one's prepared to do it.
Do you think
doesn't mean that we didn't do it? Doesn't mean we didn't do it.
Well, they built the Colosseum. Well, no one's down that.
Why, I'm just saying. It appears to me like they built the fucking pyramid, given it's there.
Well, someone.
That's all I'm saying.
Someone built the pyramid.
He's going.
He's going. It may be alien.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, you know. Yeah.
I don't know. You know what?
I'll never come on the podcast now, bro.
You know what I like? You know what I like? I like that the King's curious.
Yeah, curious King.
I don't need to agree with the King, but what I agree with and what I support and what I'm a big advocate of, always have been, thus I'll pin a man down in a corner, in a dark room, late in the morning, barking at him.
Yeah.
Got to stay curious.
Yeah.
Got to stay curious.
Yeah.
And the King's eyeballed the tallest man-made object of all time up until, I believe, the Eiffel Tower and said, I'm calling bullshit on it. Whether he's right or not, he's thinking.
Curious catch King Kyrgios. I like that. I like that he's curious. I wonder if he's curious about anything else.
Well, he likes his video games.
I was thinking more like
Arse play.
Likes his video game. Yeah, I guess. That was exactly where my mum went. Yeah, listen. What prompted...
So are you implying that he likes a finger in the bum?
I'm saying if he's curious, he might.
He's always marched to the beat of his own drum.
So, Theroux got Kyrgios riffing by asking him if the pyramids of Egypt were built. Is this Louis Theroux? It must be.
Yeah,
He's
he's on the Louis Theroux podcast.
He went on Louis Theroux's podcast.
Yeah, this is where he made the quote.
How in the fuck did that
No, I don't think so. Impossible. That's insanity. The fact that how is it possible they got every measurement correct and they're all aligned? Okay, he's definitely some Graham Hancock here, and they did it with rolling large stones on logs. Yeah, that's right. It was before the wheel, punters and dribbles. Is an insane statement. Why are the doors so big? Like, who needs to walk through the doors if they're that big? I don't know who it was. I just don't think that we're capable of 24. We can't all get along. You think you built the pyramids? You're insane. That's insanity stuff. I love it. That's insanity stuff.
Why the doors so big? He's dead right.
No, he used to.
Like I walk into a Paddington Terrace and the roof's 12 foot high. I go, why would you build this? Why would you build it that high?
Who built
When
this?
no one's 12 foot, so no one's 12 foot high.
No.
Why would you have ceilings that high?
Yeah. Why would
Fucking wig out walking into like,
Well, Paddington Terrace in here. Why is the roof so big? What? Who built this studio? Giants.
This for giant?
Intergalactic giant. Well, maybe for Felix, actually.
Well, Sasquatch over there.
He's still fucking.
He's got part Neanderthal, the cunt. He's still looking. He looks up in awe of these ceilings.
Yeah, that's true.
They're 20-foot jobbers, you know. So he'd be shocked walking in here. Shocked. King.
It's a fair question, though.
King moves the needle. People are interested in what King has to say.
Yeah. How many followers King got on IG? Because he's got like
4.2.
4.2 million. He'd have probably more than only a handful of tennis players.
You reckon?
What has what's Nadal's heir? What's his name? Spaniard?
Alcaraz.
How many's he got?
6.4.
And that's a hot young piece of ass.
Yeah.
Who's won shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With all due respect to Nick Kyrgios, King Kyrgios, he's won absolutely fuck all. He's maybe won 4 titles. He's finished runner-up in Wimbledon against Novak, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's basically the resume.
Nadal's got the most.
Huh?
Nadal's got the most at 22.
What's Fed got?
Djokovic at 15.6 and then Fed at 12.8.
What? Federer's got more than 12.8.
12.8 mil.
Are you searching it, or is this
Yeah.
on Instagram right now?
Yeah.
Federer's only got 12.8 million.
Or 12.7.
What? That has shocked me. I thought he was a global sensation.
And then Rafa's leading the charge.
That's absolutely.
What's Andy Murray got? Just out of wild curiosity.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
2.2.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of sad, to be honest.
Nick's big. He's box office. He's box office. 4.2, never won a thing within reason. I know you have. He's creating glory legitimately. It's probably the Australian Open doubles title, which is, you know, I know Todd Woodbridge likes
or
to.
maybe telling Stan Wawrinka that Kokonaka's fucked your girlfriend. You know?
Dude, Stan the man's never recovered from that.
No, he hasn't. I don't think he won another slam after that.
I don't think we saw him again. I haven't seen him play a game of tennis since he got
that's the biggest slam we've ever
brutalised.
Comfortably the biggest slam.
But 4.2 million, your biggest title's a doubles title with your mate Kokonakis at the Australian Open, 3 years ago? It's impressive. He's on with Theroux and shit. He does all the commentary. He's carving out a nice life for himself for a bloke that hates tennis.
Well, but he has said now that he's like, I want to win something.
Bit late.
No, it's not. Nah, it's not too late. How old is he? 27?
He never plays anymore. He's injured all the time.
Yeah, but so what? You know what Pat Cummins is 5 years? 29?
Don't. Yeah. These young hot boys, bro, that train all the fucking time and are just dialed into it.
No, listen, I'm with you, but he could still win one. You can still jag one. Of course. Now that Djokovic...
He could jag a Wimbledon.
You can jag one.
He can jag a Wimbledon.
That's all?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it speaks to his best asset, which is the serve. It's very advantageous. because the ball skids off. It's way quicker. It's the quicker surface. Gas. The one he could definitely win. French, no way. The hardcore stuff, I'd rule out. He could win at Wimbledon if he catches serious fire and other guys fuck up.
He can catch fire.
Well, he did. He caught fire when he made the final.
Well, he actually didn't. He skip the fucking semi because someone got injured.
He still made the semi. He's like a round 1, round 2 guy most of the time.
I know, which annoys me because he's not. He's just so...
And he's not seeded anymore, so he fucking plays the really good guys early.
Well, then win, dude. He can do that. He beat Federer, he beat Nadal, he beat Djokovic.
I'd love for him to win a Grand Slam. It'd be...
We have been starved of slam contenders.
Well, in the male side. We had Ash.
That's what I mean. Sorry, I'm talking about males here because I'm talking about fucking...
I was going to say, tell you, forget about Aussie Ash.
I won't forget about Aussie Ash. Come on, Ash, come on, Ash, come on, Ash!
Wimbledon and Aussie. Oh, that was glory.
Yeah, that was hot. And then just retires. That's dope. Okay, cool, I'm out. 26, 27, you become a mum. Play golf. Shout out to Guards LFC.
You win Wimbledon, then you come home and you win the Australian Open, and then you retire. What?
Marry a Liverpool obsessed.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Pretty sure their dog's called like Steven Gerrard or some shit.
The world #1 player just goes, nah.
I respect it, dude. Something's bigger than tennis. Everything's bigger than tennis.
Whatever.
A lot of things.
Most things.
Most things.
But in terms of we've had no one. We've had no offense to the Demon or
How old's Demon or? And where's he at? Like, and no disrespect to him, but if he ever wins a slam,
he'd be top 20.
If he ever wins a slam, I'll shave your testicles with a razor and I'll hold them bare hand.
He's 25.
What is in the world? 14?
Top 10? Actually, I thought he made the top 10 at some point.
10.
I'll shave Eddie's testicles with my hands if he wins a slam.
I'm not allowing that.
Why not?
Because I don't want you to cut my nuts.
I won't cut them.
I'd cut.
I
don't want you to hold them.
No, I have to.
I don't want you to.
Well, listen, hopefully I won't have to.
I don't want you to.
But if Demon wins, I will.
I don't want you to.
I know you don't want me to. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, shave topless.
No, I'm shaving.
Because you'd love it.
No.
So that's why.
I'm doing yours.
No,
Yeah.
because I'd hate it.
I know you would.
So you're not allowed.
No, I am.
Toddler will let you?
I ain't doing it myself.
Toddler will love it?
I'm not doing a top.
So you're doing topless?
I'm not touching topless.
Warm towel?
That's on the public record now.
What if I don't cut them then?
Mine?
Yeah. I shave them, but I don't cut them.
Yeah, righto.
Okay, so
You just can't hold them.
I guess I can't touch them, but I can touch them with a razor.
Yeah. It's going to be delicate.
Yeah.
I don't want you cupping them.
No,
It's
I
too much.
get it. I get it. What about?
Like if I could just hold my cock up and my balls just
And I can
flop
just-
down, you could just work slowly. Yeah.
And then from the back, so I don't have to get you to sort of squat down there.
I'll lift them up.
Why don't I just turn you around?
I'll just lift them up.
I
Like
think it's very better to bulldog.
no, I'll just lift them up like that.
No, but if you turn
See,
around.
I'll move the sack around. You can just.
Okay, so who's holding up your penis then at that point?
I've got 2 hands.
Oh, you were holding them both like that though, in fairness. I was observing a man holding his scrotum. Right? 2 hands.
Yeah.
I was. You know that. That's what you're doing. You dropped your penis for a second.
It's just the cupping. It's the cupping. I think it'd just be too much.
What about if I wear a glove?
Doesn't matter.
Jeez, okay. Frigid.
Send me.
We interrupt this podcast to bring you some important news.
Wait, stop.
Stop. Important news.
Don't stop, drop, and roll. Just stop.
Stop. Tom and Eddie took Neds to the cleaners on the weekend. Sorry, responsibly, but we did.
Whoops. Our ability to eye an opportunity,
Yeah.
I would say starting to get into the realms of undeniable.
Yes. We only use Neds because Neds have been good to us. They support us and they support the show. So if you're in the mood for a little punting, then Neds is the place to do it. Support the people who support us, obviously responsibly. But we did just want to interrupt this transmission to let you know.
And let Neds know.
And
They
let
already
Neds
knew.
know. They knew, but let you guys know that we humped them on the weekend. That's it.
That's it.
That's all it is. Shout out to Neds.
Love you, Neds.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website. Well, we spoke about Raygun on Monday, but now, unsurprisingly, she's doing some sponsored work, which I respect. Like, go get the bag, girl. You know what I mean?
Well, you've got your time in the sun. It's right now. Make hay while the sun is shining.
100%.
So I'm full credit to her because she's, whether you like it or not, Felix, Sasquatch over there,
yeah.
part Neanderthal, He was in the green room using that. He's like, I can't stand her, you know, get away from it. I'll go, whether you like it or not, she moves the needle.
I think he's just a misogynist, dude.
It's, yeah.
You know, I think that's what it is. Now, it's for finder.com.au. I don't think they're a sponsor.
No, well, they might be.
Well, listen.
So go easy.
Yeah, well, I won't because it's fucking...
I don't have a problem with it. I think it's effective marketing because people share it. People are talking about it. That's the whole point.
That's true. That's
There's
true.
heaps of
If you're
articles
Finder,
about it.
you're going, I'm going to pay you fuck all, or relatively to someone else's side, probably, and I'm going to get cut through above and beyond what someone your size would usually get. That's what I think.
I'm definitely
How many
not,
followers she got?
She'd be in the hundreds of thousands.
She's got 198.
Huh?
198,000.
She's getting more cut through than 198, that's for sure.
Oh, listen to him over there.
Yeah,
So it's
misogynist.
got-
Comments always turned off. He hates her.
It's got over 2,000 comments, so the engagement would be pumping.
It's only been up for 18 hours.
When I first watched it, I didn't
One
realize
day.
it was a competition.
Yeah, I didn't either. Can we just watch the video? Let's just start again.
I want to see who has had a challenge.
I've heard some of you think you can do better than me. Really?
Dude, that kangaroo
Let's
thing.
find out, shall we?
Let's talk credit and the debt that comes with it. Cards are maxed through the roof, I don't get it.
You should enter this, dude. Double
Hey.
Stanford.
Just to straight up consolidate. Huh? If I need to borrow some bones, I don't take a negative tone, I just compare competitive loans. Please, I don't need these annual fees. Now I find her, I can find it with these. Too easy. Compare the best super, compare the best shares, compare the best tech, find the cheapest airfares.
If someone beats her, you get a bag of grand.
A gift for your wife, find the right credit card, compare the rest of your life.
Think you can do better? Let's find out.
If anyone, not just can do better, because I don't really care about that.
No.
If anyone can recreate most of that, dressed like her, you get a bag of grand.
Or is it recreate her whole Olympic performance?
That performance.
That one more than the Olympics?
She did like 5 or 6 different ones in the Olympics. So you'd have to pick one.
Well, you'd probably want to put together.
So
the
we
most
need to.
iconic-
We said
Well, hold on. No, I'm not. We're not. That's not been signed off on yet, punters and dribblers.
I don't think
just
it'd be that
relax.
hard
Kelvin,
to recreate.
relax, dude.
that one.
Kelvin, slow down.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. This
The
has
whole.
been-
You got to do the whole thing.
That's what, like a 40-second breakdance?
You got to nail it. The whole thing, and we put them side by side. Because she's calling people out. Can you do it?
So we're saying.
So we're saying, well, let's fucking find out.
like, as in, what's more valuable here, 10 grand or just like the baggy greens? Like, fuck, we're trying to undercut Finder. So do not hashtag the Raygun challenge. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Gee, so we're just trying to fuck over Finder, are we? Or Raygun specifically. I don't want to do that.
No, inspired by.
You don't want to see that?
No, I do want to see that.
So what are we? I'm feeling like we're not seeing eye to eye here.
I'm just trying to work out here because is this going to undercut?
I
their
don't
work?
think the fucking dribbler can do that. That's what I think. I don't think the dribbler can do that.
You don't think we got any breakdancers among us?
No, I don't. Like, just watch it and tell me if you think a dribbler can do it.
I don't know. It's not
I
that
reckon
impressive,
fully.
dude.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon like you'd have so many submissions, you'd have to like pick the best one. For a
Yeah, I don't
baggy
think
You
it's
reckon they
half a
could?
day.
in
That
a
is
dance
not that
studio, bro.
impressive, dude.
No, none of this is. No,
You just
you're
need,
right.
need to be a bit limber.
And well, the headspin, I wouldn't be shocked if
Headspin's
that's
not even
evident.
that hard.
True. It is.
She spins.
fuck-
That's like when someone spins a basketball in their finger for like 2 seconds. Yeah. This is easy.
Yeah, it's not hard. I'm watching it again through critical eyes
Yeah,
because
that's why I think you should do it.
you reckon I could do it?
Yeah.
I reckon I could potentially.
Let's put it.
I
to
think
the
we
test.
hire at a studio for a day.
Let's do it,
Let's do it.
and I'll see if I can do it.
Yeah.
The actual whole thing.
Yeah, you have to do the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Because it's not that hard.
No, I've watched it again. I reckon I can do it,
Yeah.
and then we'll just film it in bits because I'm not going to be able to remember it.
Well,
No,
this was
you
probably
gotta
filmed in
practice
bits
it.
as well.
You got to do the whole fucking thing when you film it in bits.
Because
No,
they're
we can
filming in
edit
bits.
it.
They'll film me in bits. Bang, bit.
Yeah.
We can
okay,
edit
They're
it so
filming
it
in
looks
bits.
like the video.
Bit. They've bitted this whole thing up.
Yeah, I know. It's actually not going to be that hard, is it?
It's going to be a piece of piss. I'm going to do it. We'll do it next week.
Or is this your entry for the Raygun challenge?
And I'll enter.
Yeah, try win 5
Let's see if I
grand.
win the 10 grand.
Try win 5 grand.
Let's try win the Raygun challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to try. This whole thing's changed. There's no baggy grands.
No, there's no baggy
It's about
grands.
me winning 10 grand.
We're going to win 10 grand for us.
Well, so you'd have to
Well,
do
you
it
and
as
I
well,
would.
Tom.
Yeah.
I'll get most of it, and I'll give you a couple of
No,
bucks.
it's 5 each. Because I'm platforming you.
I'll get... No.
You get 6, I'll get 4.
Okay. That's fair.
10 for the best
But
duo.
I want to look like...
Hold on, what do you get for the best group?
10 grand.
We should both
We
do
should
it.
both do it then. There's going to be a group. There's a group assignment.
So you need to get us that outfit. I want to look the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, so could I do that?
I
Yep.
don't know that I could.
I could do that.
The spinning around and then landing on
I
your
could
knee.
do that.
We wear knee pads under baggy jeans. That's fine.
You just need pants.
No, but
could
I
do
just
that.
my knees are going to fuck me here. But I'll do it, dude. Let's do it. Let's do the
The
group
only one I
assignment.
couldn't do, there's this one. That's hard.
What was that? Go back to that
That
last
looks
one.
hard.
Spinning on the head's not going to be easy.
Because I don't even know if I could fucking...
Dude, that one looks pretty fucking... Again.
You'd need some good core strength for that one.
Dude, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we will. We'll find out. Fuck around, find out. Listen, you know what, dude? We have been hanging shit on this lady. We've got to put out... We got to be about it.
100% you got to be about it. You got to be about it.
You got to be about it. Otherwise, what are you about?
You're about nothing. Unless you be about it,
Yeah.
unless you're going to be about it,
Yeah.
you're about nothing. The Raygun challenge, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're doing it next Tuesday.
Well, let's just check our schedule, but we will do it. Because we're going to need a whole day to try to do it.
What's the schedule? Tuesday's the day. We're doing it next Tuesday. Make sure.
No, we're not. Melbourne Cup.
Next Monday, Arbo.
Eddie, this
Not
is
enough time.
not enough
We'll
time.
figure it out.
We
We'll
need
figure
to
it out
practice.
off
If
air.
we practice, if you and I practice, because I can watch you and go, you're not doing this right, do this differently. We do it all Monday afternoon.
But I don't know that Monday... I don't know if we're going to have enough time, Eddie.
We need to practice.
Yeah, I know we need to practice. I'm saying we're not filming it Monday.
No, we're practicing it on Monday.
Okay, where are we practicing?
Up at our studio.
That's... What room is there? There's a
couch
table.
around
Dude,
there. It can be a bit of a big enough
we
room.
moved. We roll up the rug so you can slide, and we move the table to the end. There's heaps of room up there. There's heaps of room up there.
Are we going to film? We got to film our practice sessions and
but
shit.
we've got to practice it because we need an afternoon. I'm just looking for time. You wait too long, this thing goes.
No, you're right. We have to get on it.
We have to get
How
on
long's
it.
the challenge open for?
I'll have a look at the link in bio, but I can't imagine it'd be done by the end of next week.
There's a couple of moves that I've eyeballed as potential issues, but I reckon I can overcome them potentially.
I can't, dude. As in, like, I'm here for it. I'm here to fucking give it a red hot
I just
rip.
want to see if I can.
There's some, like-
so where she goes, this one.
I have rhythm. I have no real, like, movement.
12th of November.
No, I can't. Is it like that? You can barely touch your toes, dog. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, well, hold on. All right, so...
You've gone red already, bro.
Yeah. Put your foot flat. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's pretty much it, right?
That's the hardest move on the book.
No, that's not the hardest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, what about the head spin?
the
We
one
just
where
spin
you're
each
like
other.
crawling like this with your stomach up, that looks pretty tough.
I'm also worried about cramping. I'm going to need some electrolytes.
Where's the head spin? There
There.
it is.
Right there.
I could do that.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I reckon you could.
I reckon I could. If you
100%.
hold me up.
Well, okay, yes, sweet, dude.
Yeah.
I could hop as well like a fucking kangaroo if you help me. If you give me some fucking... If I'm on a
Do you
pogo
reckon?
stick.
Do you reckon you can like just?
Also, though, there are special types of spinning hats. I remember back in the day there were breakdancing beanies and there was like padding.
Like, do you? Is it that hard to be like?
Oh, what's up? Yeah, come in. Turning of the tide a little bit. Wait, we're doing No, we're learning to breakdance next week. Yep.
Are you? Do you go?
Sorry, Will Gibb, friend of the show.
Will Gibb,
You wouldn't
friend of the show.
podcast. We're
We're
about to
doing a
record with
podcast
him.
later.
He's just walked in.
He's just walked in with headphones with cords. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I feel like that's a Will Gibbs statement.
Yeah, it is. It's like I refuse to move with the
Like I'm
times.
too rich to get.
Why? Oh, you don't want to walk over
Come
there and
talk
talk
into
into
the mic.
Toddler's mic. We'll give everybody.
Will Gibb.
Headphones guy.
Well, how many?
Okay.
2 million on TikTok?
2 million on TikTok, one share his own podcast.
1.6, and it's been stuck there for a very long time. I'll give you the reasons, and it's very simple. All the losers with AirPods, you have to charge the AirPods. You have to find your AirPods. You could lose one single AirPod. This right here, there's no charging. It's always ready to go. I've seen people put AirPods in and go, oh, it's got no charge. How the fuck is that moving into the future, mate?
Here we
These
go.
are always ready to go.
So, you're wrong, but...
So Tom is a late adopter like yourself.
I'm a late adopter to things, but the time it takes you to untangle those things time and time and time again, but I'm talking cumulative of your life. Like, you accumulate all that time. I've never run out of charge on my AirPods ever. Have you ever?
Dude, they last forever.
But you put them on the I've never run out. Ever.
I walk a lot. I could run out a whole charge of AirPods.
Bullshit.
No way. Mate, the case...
marathon
between the case... If you charge them up, the case and the AirPods, you're like
good.
a week.
No, you're good, dude. Yeah, that's complete
I did
bullshit.
not know that.
You're so long.
Yeah. No, you're out of control.
So...
$25 though.
$25 though.
Will Gibb, ladies and gentlemen.
Will Gibb, Sunday.
Just a taste.
You wouldn't. Will Gibb, Pat Clifton. So how long? Guess what happened as well, Will? Kody didn't fucking hit record for the first half of the episode. Yeah, what a fuckhead.
He's got a big arvo.
Is there anything else? Like, what else is there really?
So submission deadline's the 12th of November. So we've got about 2
Plenty
weeks.
of time.
Okay, we got time. Good.
So we're going to practice next Monday, me and Tom, and we're going to film it because we want to be accountable. We don't want to hang shit on someone if we can't, break the break.
Well, be about it.
You don't want to just walk the walk. You want to break the break.
What are your B-boy names going to be?
I don't know yet. Did we have B-boy names last night? B-boy Sick Cunt and fucking...
Big Thick Ned.
B-boy Big Thick Ned? Or you just big... You have to be B-boy something though, don't you?
B-boy Big Thick Ned.
B-boy Big Thick Ned.
Well, she's just Raygun, so it can be whatever you want.
Oh, that's a good point.
Big Thick Ned.
Okay.
And yours is fat.
B-boy Girthingham?
Fat Girthingham.
Fatty Girthingham.
Fatty Girthingham with a PH.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, sweet.
That's
good.
fun.
No, they're good. I like that.
They're great.
Now, this is just one for the Netflix buffs out there. The Menendez Brothers TV show, not documentary, but show, is so fucking hectic.
So you told me something about it in the gym the other day with Jeff.
Yeah,
I couldn't watch that.
No, you could, but it's so dark, dude. For those of you who don't know, the Menendez brothers killed their parents. They were like rich family. They shot and killed their parents when they were like 17 and 18 or whatever in the 80s. 89, I believe, 35 years ago.
89. Your birth year.
Correct. Now,
I can't believe you were born in the 80s.
I know, dude. I actually kind of like it now.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of cool somehow, he says, desperately to try and make it sound cool. But
it's just to unpack that quickly.
Yeah.
It becomes less and less cool as it'll eventually just be cool to be born in this century, in our century.
Like 80s, 90s.
No, in the the 1900s.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, pre-2000.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
As opposed to
the 80s specifically.
The 80s specifically.
Yes.
Which was cool, but becoming less cool. It's now just about being sub 2000.
I don't think sub 2000 is cool yet.
It will be.
Yes.
100%.
But right now, 80s is cool.
In 2080, it's going to be like, oh, you were born.
Yeah, I was there before the internet.
Yeah.
That sort of shit.
Correct.
I'm like, my year is right on the cusp of 99, 2000. And growing up, it's always been like a bit of a thing to be in 99.
Right.
But that's like, we're right. That's just because that's
Have you got friends born in the 2000s?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, see? That's insane.
So it would be a flex to be 99.
I remember the first time there was a fucking...
Even more of a flex.
2000s
so
kid playing rugby league. I was like, get fucked. I think it was like Dave Fafita or someone. You're like, are you serious, bro? Not Dave Fafita.
2004, you're 20 now.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, it's absurd. Yeah, okay. The Menendez brothers shot and killed their parents. They got put in prison for life. They avoided the death penalty. But this show, and obviously in the court process, they accuse their parents of like being the most disgraceful sexual abuse of all time. I don't know if they did or not. Like, I don't know what the fucking truth is. And I'm only looking at it through this show, which is acting. But if it's true, dude, they have been wrongfully imprisoned for 35 years, and you should murder your parents if they do that to you. And I think maybe they're getting a retrial. But this was like shit where they were... I remember there was a movie, like, they were sort of like... They were like a cultural zeitgeist moment in the 90s. Like, one of them was in prison with OJ for a period. It's a bizarre fucking story.
And because they went to an NBA game one night and sat courtside, And so there's this like trading
After
card.
they killed their parents.
After they killed their
Yeah,
parents.
because they just went and started spending up big on all the parents'
They
cash. 'cause
spent like
inherited it all.
millions. And then there's this trading card with them in the background sitting courtside.
That'd be worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Or not.
But I'm like,
Just feels like it would.
I'm like, if it's true what their parents did, and it seems, again, I'm watching not a fictional show, I'm watching an acted show, seems like it's true, you got to get those motherfuckers out of prison. Get them out. I would recommend watching it. It's actually it's very well done, but it's dark as fuck.
So they're being resentenced, which could mean that they get released on parole.
Review possible new evidence. It's going to review it.
Yeah.
That's all they're saying.
Around a letter written by Eric, which his lawyers say corroborates allegations of sexual abuse by his father, which wasn't involved in their initial court cases back in the 90s.
Are you allowed to kill your parents, though? Just because there's a letter saying that you were sexually abused? I don't think you are.
Well, no, but you might, but there's like, it mitigates the circumstances, so maybe it's not life in prison. Maybe you've served 35 years for murdering your parents and it's time to get out.
Good point. Good point.
But yeah, anyway, it is worth watching. It is. I finished it. It's a good show. It is very fucking dark, and one night I couldn't sleep after it. So
Too dark for me. Too dark.
Is that Monsters?
Yeah, Monsters.
I'm watching Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn, dude. Bad Monkey.
Well, I think that's what I'm moving
Vince
on to.
Vaughn, dude, he's the man.
Vince Vaughn slaps.
He's the fucking man. I love his tempo. I love his cadence.
Yeah.
I love what he's about. I love his delivery. I'm a big Vince Vaughn guy. If you're not, you're a fucking loser.
I swear I've probably told this story on the podcast before. When Bracey was doing Hacksaw Ridge, and they were out in Australia, and Vince Vaughn's in Hacksaw Ridge, and Bracey,
Did you meet him?
Yeah. Bracey was like, "Come to dinner."
Jealous.
Come to dinner in the Cross with Vince Vaughn. I'm like, get fucked. Wedding Crashers is my all-time favorite movie. Like in high school, me and Bracey, like that's all we just quote each other.
You still do.
I know. Anyway, now Bracey fucked me here because he invited me to the end of the dinner. So I get there and they're all actually getting ready to go, which is fine because I would have felt uncomfortable crashing a Hollywood dinner anyway. But it was like Mel Gibson, Vince Vaughn, fucking Andrew Garfield, and all these.
Yeah, you had no right being
I
there.
did not need to be there, dude. It would have made me uncomfortable. But the problem was that when I arrived, they were all leaving, so I was uncomfortable. It actually made me more uncomfortable. Not the point.
But you weren't invited to the dinner, so it would have been weird if you weren't.
Correct. But as we leave and we're walking down the street, we're walking through the Cross, like out of the Cross towards. Do you remember that like? It's called like Paddington Social Club or some shit, like a really wanky name for like that. The something social club. It was like near the hospital, near St. Vincent's, but like back towards the Cross. Whatever, dude. We're walking through the Cross to this place.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
It was the worst name. It was almost like you should go to prison for that name. It's just so wanky.
It's also not in Paddington.
Exactly. So we're walking towards there, and we're walking through the Cross with Vince Vaughn.
Yep.
And just seeing the way he's getting mobbed in the streets, but he doesn't stop walking.
How tall is he?
He's tall. He's like 6'7", probably. He'd be about Felix's height.
Sasquatch.
But with way more charisma.
Yep.
And
less of a misogynist.
And less of a misogynist. But, dude, seeing Vince Vaughn walk down the street and, like, hey, how you going? Yeah, great night. Keep that energy. Like, he was exactly who you thought he was. As in, he's probably turning it on because he has to, right? But, like, it was just like...
He's being Vince Vaughn.
He was being Vince Vaughn walking down the street, and I was just watching it like, this is the most fucking surreal, bizarre... And I'm also like, I'm not sitting there trying to talk to Vince Vaughn as we walk to the street. I'm just like, I'm here with a group of people. I'm just going to like hang with Bracey and just keep my cool. But he's like, hey, how you going? What's going on? And then we're in there. We're in the fucking whatever club it is, Paddington Fuckfest Club. And all these chicks are trying to fucking come over. And I am, me and my wife's together at this point. God damn it. And no, I'm joking, Steph. I love you. But all these chicks are coming to Vince Vaughn, and he's married, and he's just like, hey, have you met my friend Tom? How you go? Yeah, hey, have you met Tom? And he's just like ferrying all these chicks over to us, and I'm like, I got to go.
But would that have worked? Like, were you getting...
Oh, no. It probably wouldn't have worked. You're absolutely right. It would have meant nothing to them. They would have been like, well, why would I
I was just trying to work out, because you hear about, studs just palming off, guys, girls, whatever. And I'm always curious, if you want to fuck Leonardo DiCaprio and you're offered up me, are you taking it up just cause?
Yeah.
It seems like quite a fucking fall from grace.
Are you taking it up just because Leo's said, "Here's an alternative to one of the
like
movie
in
stars of all time."
Entourage when Turtle he'd get periphery pussy from Vince.
Yes.
And you're just like, but why are you fucking Turtle when you wanted Vince?
Why would you, just because he's in the orbit?
Yeah, well, because he's over there rooting your mate.
Yeah, and I
always found that strange.
No, but it's a good point. Like I didn't have to turn anyone down, put it that way. But it was a bit. I was just like, no, don't even. There was absolutely no interest in me.
Yes,
unsurprisingly.
No, I'm not surprised.
When you go out to dinner for Vince and I rock up, like you're going, what's going on here?
Yeah,
this is bullshit.
And Bracey's next to you.
Well, that too.
More
importantly,
yeah,
another Hollywood star as opposed to me.
Well, and he's hot.
But that too. Hollywood star, hot. I mean, they go kind of hand in hand a little bit, don't they? But back to Vince Vaughn.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
that was a drive by on Jonah.
Unfair.
It was.
That was a bit mean.
It was.
But Vince, just him. He was being him. It was like, yeah, dude, just give me this. Give me what I think you are. And I know you're probably more. I know you're probably much more than that. But just give.
How'd you say good day to him?
Fucking hey, bro, how you going? I wasn't. You try not to be a fucking loser, right? That's the biggest thing.
Did you quote any wedding crashes
at
all?
No,
at all?
Never.
Not a line?
Nah, not one. But I did say, dude, Wedding Crash, my favourite movie. But the problem was that Paddington Social Club was so loud, I couldn't even have a chance to sit and chat with Vince. I can't believe he was even out, to be honest. Why the fuck would he go there? Punters and dribblers, just want to give a shout out to the Australian Wheelaroos wheelchair rugby league team heading over to New Zealand for their first ever test match against New Zealand, the wheelchair Kiwis. I was going to say, like, we've got the Wheelaroos. I don't know if you can do like the wheel blacks or the black wheels.
The wheelchair Kiwis.
The key wheels?
The key wheels.
I don't mind that. It's better than the wheelchair Kiwis. No disrespect to our brother.
I like the black wheels.
Black wheels.
Silver wheels.
Well, that's, yeah.
Silver ferns, yeah.
Yeah.
Put it this way. Wheelchair Kiwis, if that's the name, lazy.
Needs to be improved, but that's all right because the Wheelaroos are going over there. Shout out to them. Go and flog the Kiwis, but if you were to lose, which I don't think you will, but if you were, obviously we will be claiming Kiwi heritage for that.
This is win-win for us.
Yeah, it is. Matches are on Friday, 1st of November.
That's
Monday, 4th of November. It's my sister's birthday.
That's next Monday.
Both matches being live streamed. Where are they being live streamed?
Details of the live streams will come out. Just keep an eye on the Instagrams.
What Instagram?
The Instagram is NRL Wheelchair.
NRL Wheel. Keep wheeling, Wheelaroos.
Keep wheeling, baby. We'll be wheeling you on.
Oh, dude. That was good. That was real good. All right, punters and dribbles. I'll see you later. Ciao.
Could you two just not talk anymore?